Have you guys seen the viral video of a nurse in Nigeria putting the private hospital on blast? Imagine spending 2.5 million naira on a nursing degree in the private university. You spend 5 years, get your degree, or even do your master's, and you're planning to get advanced certification. Then, after all that sacrifice, someone has the nerve to offer you a 50,000 salary. This is screaming exploitation in bold letters. So in this video, we are going to talk about the reality of the passion trap, why highly educated nurses are forced to leave, and why looking abroad is no longer an option, it's a necessity for survival. Welcome back to the Oversabi Nurse channel, where we always give you the scoop on everything nursing, especially how to relocate with clarity and confidence. Okay, let's do the math. If you're paying millions for your education in nursing, a 50,000 salary is not gonna cut it. It isn't just low, it's an insult to your intellect and to your investments. As a nurse, you spend all those years mastering your skill and complex medical procedures only to be offered peanuts. When the math is not mathing, the passion starts to fade. So this is why we see nurses with master's degree saying, I will not practice nursing in this environment, because yes, I have passion to do my job, but at the same time, I should be paid a fair wage that will make me, be able to do my job diligently. Don't let employer guilt trip you into accepting poverty wages. They expect you to work 12 hours, 8 hours, and handle emergencies out of the goodness of your heart. No, that's not gonna happen. But passion doesn't pay for 2.5 million tuition. It doesn't pay rent, it doesn't feed your family, and it certainly doesn't let you live. So if an employer cannot afford to pay a professional what they deserve, they should go hire quacks instead of exploiting you. As a healthcare worker, if you have the means and the ways to Japa, please do so. Don't let anybody guilt trip you. Relocating as a nurse is a blessing, but staying in the wrong environment can turn your dream into a prison. So an environment with no regulated wages for professionals across board will encourage the exploitation of its worker. You are a professional and your skills are needed, they are in high demand worldwide. You don't need to be begging anybody for fair wages. There's better pay and stability abroad. So get away from slave salary where employers feel like they're doing you a favor. Staying where you are not wanted or where you are treated badly will prevent you from growing. And moving abroad, open your future instead of locking it. There's also the work-life balance. In many countries, you can find better pay, better balance, and avoid survival mode of working non-stop only just to eat. Abroad, you can actually live and still do your work with happiness. Let's even talk about the risk these hospitals are taking. Because when professionals and nurses refuse their 50K job, the hospitals turn to quacks, uneducated people who will take the money because they have no other options. So this creates a very dangerous environment where quality drops and lives are at risk. So even as a client or a patient of this hospital, one must be very careful, because if they can treat their nurses like they do, that like they are not worth a living wage, imagine how they're going to treat their patients. To my fellow nurses, your signature and your license are powerful. So don't let anybody lock you up in a toxic environment where you feel like 50K is what you're worth. So if they refuse to treat you with dignity, walk away. Your relocation is a way to break generational limits and build you a stronger story for your family. We can now see that the healthcare system in Nigeria is at a breaking point. You can't keep asking nurses to give everything for nothing. So if you're a nurse and you've been offered this exploitative salary, tell your story in the comment section. Let's keep the conversation going and expose these hospitals together. So don't let them use your passion against you. Don't let anybody guilt trip you to do what is best for you and your family. So until next time, I'll see you in the next video.